Tobirama train Naruto. Now, this what if has been done a little bit of times, and I just wanted to put my own input on it. Now, I won't be able to be consistently posting uh, until probably Sunday to Monday. So, yeah, just telling you all that. So, without further ado, let's start off this what if. So, according to Google, Tobirama would train him to be much faster, stronger, and more intelligent than he was before. Naruto would learn more Suton slash water style jutsus from Tobirama, which most likely mean Naruto would master water style early and become a Suton master, and also improve his body flickering technique. So we're not really going to get into the flying Raijin. Naruto is just going to be like super fast and super strong and way more smarter. So how does this happen? When Naruto takes the scroll, just like other what ifs and other fan fictions, he's going to accidentally cause a reanimation jutsu, and instead of it just being Tobirama's ghost, it's going to be his full body. But since he's stronger than Naruto, he can leave whenever he wants to. So he tells Naruto this and blah, 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 blah. He trains Naruto to get stronger, and as a matter of fact, it has actually been stated in the data books that Kishimoto has written himself. He hasn't, I don't think he's written all of them, but in one of Kishimoto's data books, Tobirama just does not have a water style. He has every single. He has all 5 chakra natures, and he's not as good as Minato when it comes on to seals, but like this dude's literally like the creator of almost every single jutsu we know in the Naruto verse. So we're just gonna say Naruto's gonna learn wind jutsu, water jutsu, not lightning, but wind jutsu and water jutsu. That's what we're gonna say for right now, and he's also gonna be proficient in seals. Now, since seals are really hard, he's not just gonna get it like that. So yeah, we're not even gonna go over Naruto's training with Tobirama that much, but Naruto has gotten really strong, and he's even picked up a blade, and he's also picked up the Senju armor. So his armor looks, it's not gonna look orange, but his armor is going to look black. So yeah, Naruto is gonna have. Alright, so you see Tobirama's armor. Under that, Naruto has orange, but the plates are going to be black, just all black. And he's going to have that headband and his whisker marks. So yeah, that's a good Naruto. Oh, and he's also going to like have his sword right beside him, if we could implement that. So Naruto has learned a bit of water jutsu and a bit of wind jutsu, but he mainly focuses on his taijutsu being faster and stronger. Naruto's also learned the body flicker technique. So now we're going to get into when they're given their teams. Now, since I'm watching this what if Naruto was on Team 10, well, yeah, you already get it. Naruto's going to be on Team 10, and, it's not going to be, I'm just going to get into the what if. So it says Naruto is drafted to Team 10, it being Shikamaru, Naruto, and Ino. Now, Ino says, oh, Naruto? Well, he at least has some sort of strength. With Naruto actually being the second in the class, who would he be behind? No, Naruto would not be behind anybody. Naruto actually being the first in the class. So Naruto is with Shikamaru, Ino, and himself. So yeah, they get drafted by Asuma. And they don't, it's not like a bell test, but you're gonna see. So Naruto blitzes at what's his name? At Asuma, as he codes his blade in wind chakra, kinda sorta. And he slashes at Asuma, which a slash, then Asuma then dodges the slashes. Season says, what? That's a chunin level jutsu, kid. What are you doing messing around with that? As then, Asuma then lights up his cigarette as he says, okay, I'm not gonna get too serious with you, but I'm gonna pay some attention to you. As Naruto blitzes at Ashima, and he's actually overwhelming Asuma in taijutsu and in speed. With Naruto getting many hits and kicks onto Ashima. Naruto then body flickers over to Ino and Shikamaru as he says, "Yo, do y'all have the plan?" No. What's the plan? So bothersome. Stop being lazy, Shikamaru. So, I'm going to barrage him with attacks, and then Shikamaru, I'm gonna bring him over to you, over in the bush where your shadow possession jutsu is strongest, and then you're going to put your shadow possession jutsu on him. You know, when he does this, you throw your mind transfer jutsu at him. Okay? Okay. As Naruto then blitzes at Asuma as he unsheaths his sword. He was not fighting with his sword, but he just did that one slash. As he then says, "Now I'm getting serious." As Asuma then pulls out his two kind of like brass knuckle knives as he's clashing with Naruto. Naruto kicks kicks Asuma back as Asuma is kind of in the shadows as shadows of the leaves, as he says, "Oh crap," as he almost forgot about Shikamaru, but it's too late. Shikamaru then casts his shadow possession jutsu on him as Ino then does her mind transfer jutsu as Naruto just knocks him out. They then wake back Asuma then wakes back up as he then says, "What? We got you?" As they just, as Asuma then just laughs. "Well, nice. Y'all pass." So, yeah. Team 7 passes, and they do a couple of D-rank missions, with Naruto being able to get all the cats quite easily. Now, Naruto is working on a new jutsu that Tobirama Sensei was kind of elaborating on, but now Tobirama has left. So that Naruto could train on his own. So Naruto then goes to Asuma as he says, "Asuma Sensei, I've been working on this jutsu and it's not like panning out how I want it to." "Working on jutsu? Huh, so you know jutsu?" "Yes, but it's not working out how I want it to." "What are you trying to do?" "Flash step." "What? That's an A-rank jutsu, Naruto. It's not easy to learn. It was created by the second Hokage. He used it to take down the great Izuna, brother of Madara." "That's what I mean. Can you teach me it?" "Well, I don't really know it, but they teach some of the Anbu it, and I have a friend who used to be in the Anbu. His name is Kakashi. You could probably ask him." Later that day, Naruto then goes to Kakashi. "Well, so you want to learn that jutsu?" "Well, I'm not really as proficient in it as you would think. Although it's ranked an A-rank jutsu, it's hard to learn. But I guess I'll show you." "Okay, so it's all about that quick first step. So what you do is you push your feet into the ground and then you pivot. Now, you're a wind user, right? You know how to use wind chakra." "Yeah." Okay. So what you do is you use the wind to push you, but also leave chakra signatures, and it's gonna leave, let's just say, barrages of yourself behind you. It's just used to distract an opponent, but if you use it too much, then they're gonna know where you end up. Like, okay, so get into a guarding position. If you see me move, I want you to dodge, okay? Okay. As Kakashi then uses an unperfected version of Flash Step, as he then punches Naruto right in his gut. As Naruto coughs out spit, he said, "What? I didn't even see you. I thought you were still standing there." You see what I mean? Yeah. As Naruto then trains with this until they have to do a C rank mission, and yeah, he already knows the clone secret. So yeah, Naruto trains with this, and he's also training with something else that he doesn't know might work. So yeah, they go on their first C rank mission. This mission is just to deliver some information to a other village, to the Fire Country. Yeah, let's just say that. So they go to Fire Country, and they didn't deliver a message, but a couple of bandits didn't come out of nowhere. As Naruto then looks at them and he says, "Hey, I can deal with this." Oh, what a bother. As Naruto then sizes up all of the bandits, as he then says, "Flash step." Naruto then punches, then kicks one bandit in his balls, and then he then punches two other bandits in their face. As then he envelops his arm with wind chakra, as he then punches the other bandit, he actually punched uppercut the guy in his gut, as the guy spit out way more blood than he should have from an uppercut. What the heck? My tummy, it feels like it's graved in. That's what I call a Rasengan bullet. Rasengan. That was definitely not the Rasengan kid. Yeah, I can't do it, but I'm gonna learn how to. Ha! Believe it! As Naruto then goes with them, so now, a bird is now in the sky. As Naruto sees it, and says, "Hey, Asuma-sensei, if I'm right, isn't that bird supposed to be, well, a message carrier bird?" As the bird then comes down to Asuma and Naruto. "Yeah, we've been put on a mission to help Team 7. Huh? Wait, what? Okay. So, yeah, they're put on the mission, and Team 7 then tells them about Haku and what Haku's been doing, and, they don't know Haku, but Zabuza, and how they're suspicious of the masked ninja. One night, Naruto goes out to train, as he then meets, well, guess who? Haku. As he then says, he then asks Haku, "Who are you?" As Haku then says, "Oh, I'm just somebody who's going out to pick up leaves." You are? Wait a minute. As Naruto then tries and then looks deep into Haku's eyes, as he's sensing Haku is way more chakra than a regular person. As then Naruto then turns up his face. "Who are you?" As he then pulls a kunai out of his pouch. As Haku then jumps back. Crap, this is really unfair. I don't have any of my Sibon. And he's a ninja. If he's anything like the others, then I can take him out with just hand-to-hand combat. As Naruto, Haku then tries to blitz at Naruto. Naruto then uses Flash Step as he grabs Haku's arm, as he then attaches himself to Haku's arm. He then squeezes Haku's arm. Yeah, I've said arm like how many times in one sentence. As he then grabs Haku by his neck and he slams Haku down on the ground. As he's squeezing his neck while saying, "Whoever you are, I'm gonna take you out before you can reach any of my friends." As Naruto then then uses the kunai, but his hands are shaking. "What? Are you scared to do your first kill? I promise, if you don't kill me now, then I'm gonna kill the rest of your team." As he then hears Tobirama Sensei's voice in his head. "Remember, Naruto, it doesn't matter what your feelings say. The way of the shinobi is to kill or be killed." As Naruto just pierces Haku's arm, as he says, "It's not worth it. That should immobilize you." As Haku then blitzes and gets out of there, informing Zabuza-san about this. As the next day, then they meet on the bridge, with Haku coming in her mask. As Naruto then says, "Crap, she really came back." As Haku then puts, Ice Mirror is regular stuff. Naruto fights with Sasuke. So yeah. So basically, Kakashi and Asuma are double teaming Zabuza, which is turning out bad for Zabuza. As Naruto, well, he is panting as he says, "Dang it, I should have killed you earlier." As we then see as Sasuke is on the ground, barely trying to get up. "I've unlocked my Sharingan." As Naruto then looks at him, and then he then hears Tobirama's voice in his head. "That Uchiha boy that you're talking about, you better watch out for him. Because Uchiha, their eyes, and some are nothing but evil. Naruto then says, "Sasuke, never betray me. You hear me?" "Oh, sheesh!" As Sasuke then says, "What do you mean, loser?" As he then dodges all of Haku's attacks, gets hit by a couple. As Naruto then says, "This should work." As he then crosses his hands, and he then says, "Wind style. Great breakthrough!" As then all the mirrors then shatter, as some of the what are they called? Mists around the area then gets pushed back. As then Kakashi and Asuma then see Zabuza. Haku then senses that Zabuza's in trouble, as she then tries to blitz over at Zabuza. But before she can reach there, when she reaches there, and when they're about to decapitate Zabuza, it's kind of like a lariat. Asuma is going for Zabuza's neck, and Kakashi is going for Zabuza's neck as well. So it's kind of weird. As before he can even reach her, when Haku reaches Zabuza, and out of nowhere, Naruto then comes and spears Haku. Spare! And yeah, it hurt way more than Goldberg's. He had to use a lot of wind. As he says, "You're not gonna die for this scum." As his head is then cut off. As she's then yelling, "No, Zaba!" As she takes Naruto's sword. And she says, Here. The way ninja are supposed to be heartless. Kill me! As Naruto is hesitant, but in the final decisions, he slits Haku's throat as Haku then falls to the ground. As they then walk back to the village with Naruto questioning everything about Shinobi. As this is going to be the end of this what if. Now I know this what if is not like my usual what ifs. It wasn't scripted. It might have sounded scripted, but no, it was not a scripted what if. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to all of your friends on social media platforms. YouTube, how do I say this? We out. P.